everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my God, I almost said makeup fun with Olivia. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fiber Fun with Olivia. If you are new here, I hope you have a little bit of fiber fun and silliness with me and with all of us. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Let's talk some yarn. Let's talk fiber. I want to share a few WIPs, works in progress, that I have been working on. One of them I don't even have with me. If you follow me on Instagram, I feel like I'm always saying that, but I kind of am. If you follow me on Instagram, it's also Fiber Fun with Olivia. You've seen what I've been working on. So we won't see the very first item, like I don't have it with me because it was a baby shower gift. But I do want to show you a picture of it. It's not the best of pictures. I'll put it somewhere. But it was so fun to make, and I will show you the first page of the pattern. It is called Mermaid by Esther Cifuentes. I thought this was going to be a challenging pattern, and I cannot wait to show you a picture of baby girl in it. The mom is really into cosplay and mermaids and everything that glitters. So I know this baby girl is going to be a fabulous baby girl, and she is going to look wonderful in this little mermaid outfit. Again, let me... if I didn't show the picture already, I'll show it again. It's not the best of pictures, but it was so fun to make. Now, I found this pattern on Etsy, and I will link it down below so you can take a look at it. This is so easy to make. It looks hard, but it's really not. And then it has the little bikini, their little shells. Oh my God, too adorable. And then it also has a little headband with starfish. They both have a starfish. Here we go. So cute. Such a cute pattern. If you have any baby girls, that are gonna take some, pictures, or maybe for Halloween. That's what the mom says. Ooh, because the baby's due in October. She's like, this will be her Halloween outfit, and that made my day. That made my day. I cannot wait to see this baby girl wearing this. That was a really fun project. The next project that I worked on is kind of a weird one, but I think I mentioned it in a prior video, and it's a knee warmer. This is the pattern. It is by Sarah Peasley, and I read a little bit about it. It's a free pattern downloadable from Ravelry, and Sarah Peasley, her father-in-law, after his knee replacement surgery, was complaining that his knee was cold during the winter months. So she created this knee warmer pattern. And so I thought I'd give it a go. You're supposed to use worsted weight yarn. And I made a mistake, and I got Aran, which is just a little bit thicker. So I kind of ran out of yarn. And it came out bigger than it's supposed to because it was a little bit thicker. So here it is. So this is where I ran out of yarn. But you know what? I put it on like this, and I'm chunky. So I've got thick legs, and even if I weren't chunky, it runs in my on both sides of my family. My mom's and dad's, we have thick legs. Even when somebody is thin, you've got the legs. So when I was making it, I was seeing that it was coming out big, and I was like, well, I do have chunky legs, but no, I don't have them that chunky. It still falls off. However, I put it on at night, and I should probably explain, I've been having some knee pain, trying to figure it out. It's probably, mostly because of the weight gain, age, trying to figure it out, trying to do things that will help in this area. With my doctor, planning. I'm about to begin some physical therapy, start going to a pool to do some exercises. Anyway, this does keep my knee warm at night, or even if I'm just sitting down. I'm on staycation this week again, and so I put it on when because I've noticed that my knee hurts a little bit more when it feels cold. So I feel like I don't want to say I feel like an old person, but I do feel like an old person, and maybe I just am an old person now, and that's okay. But it's just so, I feel like it's so cliche, but like when we get to our age, right, it's like, oh, now I get it. So anyways, I made this, and because crochet comes so naturally to me, and yes, I am a knitter as well, but I have to focus a little bit more with knitting. I love how knitting ends up being. So I did have to focus a little bit more, and I was a little bit scared of making this, but you know what? It was so easy. So easy. And when I saw the pattern, when I saw the texture in the knee right there, I thought, oh no, she put a design on it. It's not, I mean, yes, it's a design, but it's something so easy that you don't have to be scared of it. Anyway, I did run out of yarn. If I had had another skein of it, or I can just use different yarn, I could have added more here. But I just put this to the top and then make this go over my knee when I'm in bed, and it keeps my knee warm overnight. I do want to make another one. I might even go down to a DK, but we'll see. I'll try worsted weight first, because I feel like this stretches so much, and when I stand up it falls down. So I don't know if worsted weight is going to be enough to go down, to make it smaller, to go down in weight is what I mean. But yeah, so I just folded it up. But yes, I'm quite proud of this, and I probably will be making another one. Another thing that I like is like when I put, I recently tried Tiger Balm. Has anybody ever heard of that? Somebody brought it for me. They were kind enough, and they said, you know what, try this on your knees. And so I can put the Tiger Balm on, and that's another thing I like about this. It covers it up. So that the Tiger Balm or whatever you put on, Bengay or whatever, it doesn't get all over everywhere else, right? Like on the sheets and your bed sheets if you're putting it on at night or whatnot. It's a great pattern. Again, all patterns will be linked down below. Next thing that I am working on is I am participating in this crochet along that the Crochet Crowd and Yarnspirations is hosting. We are making a blanket, and the blanket is called Study of Ombre Afghan, and it was designed by Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. I believe I mentioned this in a prior video as well. I wanted to show you how it's going along, because I have to say, when I started I think we're on week 4. I have not done week 4. I've done week 1, 2, and 3 every week, and I think there's a total of 7 weeks. And this project for me has been a de-stash project, because I have a lot of beautiful yarn that, you know, I just haven't used but don't want to get rid of. I did do kind of like a decluttering, and I took a ton of it to the thrift shop, one close by. I love going to that thrift shop because sometimes you find the nicest yarns that other people got rid of, and you know, they just, for whatever reason, maybe they just had too much like me. And I thought, you know what, I wanna do that for other people too. So I got rid of yarn that I'm not going to be using, and I took it over there, and it just made me happy to think that somebody else is going to find my yarn at the thrift shop, and they're going to be like, ooh, just like I am when I go to the thrift shop. Anyway, there's a lot of yarn that I did keep and that I want to use. So I decided to de-stash it, and I want to show you. The lighting changes, I notice. Let's see. So I used up, actually I haven't used it up, but I started the first couple of weeks. This is week 1 and week 2. Do I have, oh yes I do. This is the yarn that I'm using that I've had forever, Debbie Mum for Joanne, in the color Chocolate Raspberry, Traditions yarn. For whatever reason, every time I would try to use this, I didn't like how it felt, or I don't know, it was a little bit too shiny for me, I think. Maybe that's what it was, but it was beautiful, so I couldn't get rid of it. I love the raspberry chocolate combination, so I didn't get rid of it, and I'm glad I didn't. And everybody's making these beautiful summery ombre afghans in this cowl, but I thought, nope, I'm going to be using up my stash. So at first I was like, I don't know if I like this. But then the last week that I completed, which is week 3, I decided to use up some Lion Brand woolies. And this is in the color avocado. And so that's what is creating this, what I think is a beautiful contrast. I might do, because I have some of that same Lion Brand in a purple. I might do purple next and just make this like a really colorful kind of autumn color blanket. We'll see where this goes, but and I should really mention, and I think I mentioned it in a prior video, that there is a lot of texture going on. As you can see here, lot of texture. There's bobbles, there's front post double crochets, back post double crochets. It's gorgeous, and I cannot wait to see the final product with all of my destashed yarn being used. So that makes me happy. The final item that I would like to share with you today is I got my Yarn Yay box, as many of you saw. If you haven't seen it, it was my prior video that I uploaded. It was for July, and this is the little booklet that we get in that. And here is the yarn that I'm using. It's called Trendsetter Yarns Nuance 100% Organic Cotton. Gorgeousness, gorgeousness. And what I am making is this Festival Knit Bag by Vicki Howell. And I think I put on my Instagram, this pulls at my hippie hearts. I'm a hippie at heart, and so I knew I had to do it. And so the way it is done, they have you do the first, like obviously there are 2 sides to the bag. I've completed one part here, and I have it on a different set of needles. These do hold memory. Anyway, this is what it looks like, and I love it. I will say that I had to frog this twice, and I was really frustrated, but I really want this knit bag. I really, really do. And I just love this yarn so much. This Nuance cotton yarn is so soft. It's not like any other cotton yarn I've ever used. So it is a pleasure to work with it. It's super smooth and it's beautiful. Look at that ombre shade in there. It's gorgeous. And this is a lace pattern here. Let me show you the bag again. See how it has lace here? And so the part that I'm showing you right now is actually this, the top part, and I think it goes up to here, and then we're gonna do this part. But it's just so pretty, and I'm so proud of myself that I did not give up, and I am still working on this. So of course this isn't blocked, so it's mushing up, but I love it. I love that it has, you know, these drop stitches. For those of you that knit, you know what I'm talking about. A drop stitch means that it creates these holes, making it look lacy, and then it has, it's like little squares, right? And then these squares have just like either the stockinette stitch or the knit stitches. It's not reversible, obviously. And I'm already working on the second one. So these are the needles that I use. These are the Haya or Hia that, you know, if you leave them like this for a few days, it's not going to remember, and they'll still be straight. So this is the next one, and after I finish this one, then I believe we're gonna start working on the body of the bag. This is just the lace flap that I've done one side and I'm working on the other one, and I'm just so happy with myself, giddy with myself for working on this knitted pattern because, like I mentioned before, knitting does not come naturally to me like crochet does. But I do love knitting, and I just have to concentrate, and that looks like a beautiful bag. So I want to finish it and then line it. After that, I want to make the crochet pattern, which was designed by Tony Lipsy with my other ball of yarn, and that one is right here. So I might be making that one too. I might make a shawl. I don't know. I just really like it. So we'll see what I do. But that is my last project that I wanted to share with you. Look at those colors. Oh my God, I love it. What are you guys working on? Please comment below. Let me know. Have you tried any of these yarns, any patterns? Let me know. And thank you for sticking around, and go out there and have some fiber fun. Bye.